Hello, lovelies. So we've just finished our Seasons of the Witch Letha Oracle. For that reading, hot and steamy as it was, go check out the other reading that is posted. Now we're going to go into some tarot this morning as well to add to our message and or not, depending on what you've seen yet. And if it's not, that's fine. This is not, you don't need to see the other reading to 33 on the clock is confirmation for that. It's not a requirement. It's just if you're intrigued. And let's see what the cards say. 44 on the clock as I was about to see if these will connect, and maybe they will. Let's see what that is all about this morning. All right. So we have, it does. So you may be interested to go check out the other reading because this Ace of Cups, emotional fulfillment, 111 on the clock, beginning of this clarity, emotional fulfillment is associated with the oracle cards. So, Ace of Cups, we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Cycles complete. 1, 2, 3 on the clock. We are moving forward from that. The Empress in reverse. This is where it connects to the Seasons of the Witch Oracle reading from this morning. There's a need to come back into your creativity, your passion, what lights you up. It's not that it's being snuffed, it's just you haven't been, I guess, giving it enough attention lately, or your manifestations and self-reflections, you've been recognizing, there's recognition here, that there is been a lot of work on and a lot of consideration with your emotional fulfillment, with beginning anew. You've been recognizing that there is a need to finish cycles, to end the cycles, right? This is all about, and this is a relief from the burdens of, because although the Ten of Wands is also often seen as, feeling burdensome with something, there's overburdened, there, the 10 is completions. The 10 is allowing it to be an awareness of the work involved is building your passions. The wands you're carrying are creating foundations for you to build upon further experiences. The completion of it being a burden is what's happening right now. This is not so much a burden, you're just aware of the cycle, and there's a release in that. There's an awareness and a recognition. The Six of Wands is all about a recognition, a victory. And so we are recognizing, having done the work, having sat with it and considered what our emotional fulfillment requires, there's been a release in this burdening. However, that being said, the Empress in reverse is telling me that there's just been, and there's clarity coming in here, the Queen of Swords. There's been just, as much as the Empress, you've been manifesting from an Empress energy, it's just not completely balanced yet. And our oracle reading does go into detail a little bit on where that's from. Here we have, I believe, some cards hidden within the deck, which will help us with giving a little bit more definition and framework as to, oh yes, it does, Five of Swords. But why we are unbalanced was what I was going to say, in which the Five of Swords, the Four of Swords is all about rest, right? There's the four corners. It's not necessarily a comfortable rest, but there is an awareness that rest is being had. The five is coming in to tip the scale, right? To kind of give it this uneven push to show that you're forgetting a part of you. You're forgetting that passion, that what lights you up. Now, Laz mentioned in the Letha Oracle, if you are in the progress of manifesting love and a relationship of that nature, then there is a need to tap back into that passion, that what lights you up, that providing it a little bit more attention than you have been. This feels also more inclined towards the self-reflection, right? There's been some inner work on trying to recognize your emotional fulfillment in your world, to lessen the load of being, being you. The clarity that's coming through this reflection is that you need to pay more attention, or go back to, what are your passions? What really excites you and lights you up? What just makes you tickle pink? And allowing for that type of emotion, that it's based, for me, I see it as, tuning into that radio station, the radio station of just giddy excitement, that pat the butterflies in your stomach, whether that's a relationship, a connection with another friend. There's a call to tap into an intimate connection with yourself, with someone else, whether it's romantic or platonic. This is where the Empress's Persephone vibes come through. That Persephone did fall for Hades, and is, follows that romantic, passionate love, that lust, that she can't deny. As a dark feminine, she allows herself the the enjoyment of that experience without, you know, slacking on her responsibilities when it comes to spring, and it comes to, well, we're leading into Letha, the summer solstice, where we're then going to go into Lammas for the first harvest. She's all part of that, the fertility, the abundance, that creative flow. And if we're forgetting that part, because having potentially been burnt in the past when it comes to whether it's a friendship or romantic partner, it being burnt, right? Whether you told someone you got excited with someone about, what lights you up, and they shut you down, or a relationship ended for whatever reasons, and now you're not against the idea of love and romance, and lust and passions, but it's not in the forefront. This reading and the Letha Oracle reading alongside it is asking you to tap back in now. It's time. It's time to tap back into that fertile, that passion, that coming to life again. Whether that's taking yourself on a spa day, or just taking a day off to sleep, or, connecting and meeting with a potential suitor, and allowing that to be the experience that fuels the next phase of your manifesting. There is a need to connect back to that, to allow that to be your focus now. And so we're going to leave that message there. Again, check the oracle reading for more details. And if you wanted more, or other details I should say, with the oracle reading, but if you wanted more details on your experience, please do reach out and let me know, and we can find out what that's all about. Otherwise, have a beautiful, beautiful day, and we will see you in the next one. Now, I do want to say here at this point, if you've lasted this long, that my readings along the summer will be sporadic. I get to enjoy having my nieces around this summer, and I'm excited and just thrilled. And so I'm not going to stress about when I can, and when I can, I do, I will, and I will be here. If you want your private readings inside that time, please do reach out. I will still be doing those. So please have a beautiful day, and we will see you. We'll see you in the next one.